Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Koala English Podcast. I'm Anthony. How are you today?
Hi, everyone. I'm Samantha. I'm doing really well, thank you. Today, we're talking about a simple idea that sounds easy, but can be surprisingly challenging. Always being kind at work.
When we hear the word kindness, we often think about children, sharing toys at school, comforting a friend, or being polite at home.
That's true. Kids learn kindness early, but as adults, it becomes even more important, especially at work.
We show kindness in many adult environments: college, university, offices, warehouses, or even casual workplaces.
Kindness can mean listening instead of interrupting, being patient during stressful moments, respecting opinions, or choosing not to be harsh with words.
In this episode, we'll cover kindness in professional environments, using clear English you can use immediately.
We'll also share vocabulary, phrases, mini stories, real-life dialogues, and cultural tips, all focused on safety, respect, and kindness at work.
And of course, if you enjoy this episode, click the like button. It really supports our channel.
If you're new here, welcome. Subscribe so you don't miss future episodes on real-life English and meaningful topics.
All right, let's get started. Let's begin with a key warehouse term: inbound. Can you repeat that?
Inbound.
Inbound refers to the area where goods first arrive from suppliers. Workers check the items, inspect for damage, label them, and place them carefully on shelves or in bins. Mistakes in inbound can affect the entire warehouse, so accuracy is important. Workers often focus on careful handling rather than moving fast.
Examples of daily use. I need to inspect the inbound delivery before moving it to the storage area. Or, inbound can get busy when several trucks arrive at the same time.
Next, the word outbound.
Outbound.
Outbound is the area where orders are prepared and sent to customers. Workers often move quickly through aisles to pick items and pack them for shipping. Accuracy matters, but speed and coordination are also essential.
Daily examples. The outbound team checks each package before sending it to customers. Or, during peak season, outbound work can feel hectic, so teamwork is crucial.
Now the verb stow.
Stow.
To stow means carefully putting items into the correct bin or shelf. Misplacing items can create delays and errors later. Stowing requires attention, careful handling, and sometimes teamwork.
Daily examples. Please stow the boxes carefully to prevent damage. Or, he spent the afternoon stowing the new stock in top shelves.
Next, picker.
Picker.
A picker collects items from shelves to complete customer orders. Pickers often move quickly through aisles to check items against lists. Their speed affects coworkers, so polite communication and awareness are essential.
Examples. The picker checked the list before moving down the aisle. Or, Pickers need space to avoid mistakes and collisions.
Let's move on to aisle.
Aisle.
An aisle is the space between shelves where workers walk, pick, and stow items. Shared aisles need clear communication to prevent collisions or misunderstandings.
Examples. The aisle was crowded, so I waited to pass. Or, keep the aisle clear to help everyone work safely.
Next word, bin.
Bin.
A bin is a specific storage spot for items. Workers often stand in front of bins, so awareness of others' space is important. Correct labeling improves safety and efficiency.
Examples. The new items go in the bottom bin for easy access. Or, label each bin clearly so pickers can find items quickly.
An important concept, boundary.
Boundary.
Boundary protects physical or emotional comfort. Crossing it may be unintentional, like moving too close, rushing past, or using aggressive body language. Respecting boundaries is essential for safety, teamwork, and kindness.
Examples. Don't lean over her workspace. Respect her boundary. Or, boundaries help everyone feel safe and respected.
Next, personal space.
Personal space.
Personal space is the area around a person where they feel comfortable. Suddenly reducing it can make someone anxious or defensive. Being aware of personal space shows respect and kindness.
Examples. I step back to respect personal space in narrow aisles. Or, polite sharing of personal space makes coworkers feel safe.
Now the verb approach.
Approach.
To approach means to move toward someone. A calm approach feels safe, while a sudden one can startle or intimidate.
Examples. He approached slowly and said hello before moving past me. Or, a quick approach without warning can make someone uneasy.
Next term, body language.
Body language.
Body language includes posture, gestures, facial expressions, and distance. It silently communicates feelings like urgency, comfort, or stress. Positive body language shows kindness and awareness.
Examples. Her body language showed confusion, so I asked if she needed help. Or, open body language encourages cooperation.
Next adjective, intimidating.
Intimidating.
Intimidating behavior makes others feel unsafe or pressured. Even unintentional actions affect reactions, so awareness is key for kindness.
Examples. Sudden movements in a busy aisle can feel intimidating. Or, he didn't notice his loud voice was intimidating.
Our final word, reaction.
Reaction.
A reaction is an immediate, often emotional response. Being aware of how your behavior may trigger reactions helps prevent conflict and shows kindness.
Examples. Her reaction was to step aside when someone came too close. Or, strong reactions happen when people feel rushed or unsafe.
Let's start with a practical phrase. Excuse me, I need to pick from this bin. Let's start with a practical phrase. Excuse me, I need to pick from this bin.
Excuse me, I need to pick from this bin.
This phrase is polite and shows respect for personal space. It helps prevent accidents and misunderstandings in busy aisles.
Examples for daily use. Excuse me, I need to pick from this bin, I'll be quick. Or, excuse me, I need to pick from this bin behind you.
Next is a phrase for giving gentle feedback. It helps when people say something first.
It helps when people say something first.
This explains what works better without blaming anyone. Small actions like this make teamwork smoother and safer.
Examples. It helps when people say something first, especially in shared aisles. Or, it helps when people say something first instead of rushing past.
Here's a responsibility phrase. I didn't realize I crossed your boundary.
I didn't realize I crossed your boundary.
It separates intention from impact and shows accountability without blaming anyone.
Examples. I didn't realize I crossed your boundary. I'm sorry. Or, I didn't realize I crossed your boundary by moving too close.
This phrase focuses on the impact of actions without blaming. Walking up quickly can feel intimidating.
Walking up quickly can feel intimidating.
Even unintentional fast movement can make others uncomfortable.
Examples. Walking up quickly can feel intimidating in narrow spaces. Or, walking up quickly can feel intimidating even without words.
This phrase reminds coworkers about shared responsibility. We share the same aisle, so communication matters.
We share the same aisle, so communication matters.
It highlights teamwork, equality, and the importance of clear communication.
Examples. We share the same aisle, so communication matters for safety. Or, we share the same aisle, so communication matters for everyone.
Finally, a calm boundary-setting phrase. I'm just asking for a bit more space.
I'm just asking for a bit more space.
It sets limits clearly without conflict, helping coworkers feel safe and respected.
Examples. I'm just asking for a bit more space while I stow. Or, I'm just asking for a bit more space. Thank you.
I remember one morning while I was stowing books on the top shelf in the inbound area. I was standing on the ladder, carefully placing each book in its bin, when I noticed someone standing quietly next to my ladder. At first, I didn't realize he was waiting to pick some books from my ladder position.
Yes! Sometimes young workers feel nervous speaking to someone they don't know. They stand quietly, hoping the other person will notice them. But staying silent can slow down work and even create tension.
I stayed focused on my task, but after a few moments I finally realized he had been waiting patiently. I thought, oh, he needs to pick some books, but he hasn't said anything. If he had spoken up courteously, we could have coordinated faster.
Exactly. Quiet people may feel scared to speak, but a simple, polite comment helps everyone understand what's happening and keeps workflow smooth.
It was a simple reminder that clear communication, even with strangers, improves safety, respect, and productivity.
Yes, learning to communicate courteously with coworkers, especially new or unfamiliar ones, prevents misunderstandings and makes work faster and less stressful.
Kindness at work isn't just about words. It's awareness, respectful actions, and clear communication. When workers are confident enough to speak courteously, the job gets done more efficiently and everyone feels more comfortable. Vicky is stowing perfumes at the far end of the warehouse aisle. Brian, a young picker from outbound, is walking quickly toward her from the left. They've met a few times but don't know each other well.
In busy workplaces, misunderstandings are easy, especially with quiet coworkers. Polite communication and awareness prevent accidents.
Vicky notices Brian approaching fast and thinks, I need to step aside.
Brian keeps his head down, focused on the bins. It's hard for Vicky to guess his intentions.
Vicky steps aside to move out of his way.
Brian stops and begins picking bottles from the space Vicky left.
Vicky waits until he finishes, then politely addresses him.
Excuse me, I wanted to mention something.
Oh, hi.
I noticed you walked quickly toward me without saying anything. Quietness can be misunderstood, and it made me feel a bit unsafe.
I didn't realize. I was just trying to reach the bin.
It helps when people say something first. That way we respect personal space and boundaries.
So, being quiet isn't always polite?
Exactly. Walking fast without warning can feel intimidating, even if it wasn't intentional.
What should I say next time?
You could say, "Excuse me, I need to pick from this bin," or "Could you step aside for a moment?"
Then my intentions are clear.
Yes, we share the same aisle, so communication matters.
Got it. I'll also say I'm just asking for a bit more space when I walk up.
Exactly. Neither of us feels rushed or intimidated.
Thank you. I'll make sure to communicate next time.
I appreciate that. Respecting boundaries makes working together much easier.
Now, let's listen to a dialogue where two workers who don't know each other show kindness and teamwork at work.
Yes, even if you don't know your coworkers, offering help politely and working together makes jobs safer and faster.
In this scenario, Emma is stowing heavy boxes from a pallet in a large inbound area. Nick, a picker, notices her struggling and offers to help by lifting the boxes together. They communicate politely as they work side by side.
Whew, these boxes are really heavy. I don't think I can lift this one on my own.
Hi, I see you're handling these boxes alone. Would you like some help? We can lift them together and stow them faster.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you. It's hard to lift these alone.
Great. Let's lift this one together. Make sure we're careful and coordinate our movements.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Perfect. I'll place it gently in the bin. These bins are far apart, so we'll need to move carefully.
Thanks. I always try to stow safely, but moving heavy boxes alone can be slow.
Exactly. Sharing the load keeps us safe, and polite communication prevents accidents. Walking up too fast or not speaking up can be intimidating.
I agree. I didn't realize a team lift would make this so much easier.
We share the same aisle, so it's important to coordinate. Let's move the next boxes together. I'll make sure to ask before grabbing each one.
Sounds perfect. I'm just asking for a bit more space while we lift, and then we can carry the box to the next bin.
Exactly. Teamwork, polite words, and awareness of each other's space make work smoother and faster.
Yes, even without knowing each other's names, kindness and cooperation turn a tough task into something manageable.
Offering help, coordinating movements, and speaking politely help everyone feel respected and safe in a big warehouse.
Today's episode gave practical phrases and tips for being kind and respectful at work, even with coworkers you don't know well.
We learned key vocabulary like inbound, outbound, stow, picker, aisle, bin, boundary, personal space, approach, body language, intimidating, and reaction, plus phrases for safe communication.
Polite communication, clear signals, and respecting personal space prevent misunderstandings and accidents.
Explaining the impact of actions, taking responsibility, and using calm body language make coworkers feel safe and valued.
Using these words and phrases gives you confidence interacting with colleagues and creating a positive work environment. In the UK, Australia, and Canada, people usually respect personal space and polite communication at work. Calmly saying something like, "Excuse me, I need to pick from this bin," is considered very respectful. Thanks for listening. We hope this lesson helps you feel confident interacting with coworkers and creating a positive, safe workplace.
Staying polite, respectful, and aware of personal space makes any shared environment safer and more comfortable.
We'd love to hear from you. Have you ever helped a coworker feel respected or resolved a misunderstanding politely? Share your experience in the comments. It helps other learners too.
If you found this episode useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Koala English Podcast for more practical English lessons every week.
Keep practicing, observing, and remember, kindness and clear communication go a long way in real-life workplaces.
See you next time. Stay respectful, stay confident, and happy learning.